Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the central nervous system, or CNS for short. This system is the command center of your body, controlling everything from your thoughts and emotions to your movements and senses. The CNS is made up of two main parts, the brain and the spinal cord. Together, they process information and coordinate actions throughout your entire body. In this video, we'll explore how the CNS works, why it's so important, and what makes it unique compared to other systems in your body. Let's get started by looking at the basic structure of the CNS. Central nervous system is one of the two main divisions of the nervous system, the other being the peripheral nervous system. The CNS consists of the brain and spinal cord, which are protected by the skull and vertebral column respectively. This system acts as the main processing unit, receiving information from the body, interpreting it, and sending out instructions. Without the CNS, our bodies wouldn't be able to function in a coordinated way. Let's take a closer look at each component, starting with the brain. Brain is the most complex organ in the human body. It's responsible for everything you think, feel, and do. The brain interprets sensory information, makes decisions, and sends out commands to the rest of the body. It's divided into several regions, each with specialized functions such as movement, speech, memory, and emotion. The brain is protected by the skull and cushioned by cerebrospinal fluid, which helps absorb shocks and keep it safe. Now, let's explore the major parts of the brain and what they do. Cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is divided into two hemispheres. It's responsible for higher brain functions like thinking, reasoning, problem-solving, and voluntary movement. The surface of the cerebrum, called the cerebral cortex, is covered in folds and grooves that increase its surface area, allowing for more complex processing. Each hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. The cerebrum is what makes us uniquely human, enabling language, creativity, and conscious thought. Located at the back of the brain, the cerebellum is much smaller than the cerebrum but plays a crucial role in balance, posture, and coordination. It helps fine-tune your movements, making them smooth and precise. Whether you're walking, typing, or playing sports, the cerebellum ensures your muscles work together harmoniously. Damage to this area can lead to problems with balance and motor skills. Brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord and is responsible for many automatic functions that keep us alive, such as breathing, heart rate, and digestion. It acts as a relay station, passing messages between the brain and the rest of the body. The brainstem is made up of three parts, the midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. Each part has its own specific functions, but together they ensure our most basic life processes run smoothly. Spinal cord is a long, thin bundle of nerves that runs from the base of the brain down the back. It acts as the main pathway for information traveling between the brain and the rest of the body. The spinal cord is protected by the vertebral column or spine, and is essential for both movement and sensation. If the spinal cord is damaged, communication between the brain and body can be disrupted, leading to loss of function below the injury. Neurons are the basic units of the central nervous system. These specialized cells transmit electrical and chemical signals throughout the body. Each neuron has a cell body, dendrites to receive messages, and an axon to send messages. Neurons communicate with each other at junctions called synapses. The human brain contains about 86 billion neurons, each forming thousands of connections, creating a vast and intricate network. While neurons are the stars of the show, glial cells play a vital supporting role in the CNS. These cells provide structural support, supply nutrients, remove waste, and help protect neurons. There are several types of glial cells, including astrocytes, oligodendrocytes, and microglia, each with unique functions. Without glial cells, neurons wouldn't be able to function properly or survive in the long term. CNS is made up of two types of tissue, gray matter and white matter. Gray matter contains the cell bodies of neurons and is involved in processing information. White matter is made up of axons covered in myelin, which helps speed up signal transmission. In the brain, gray matter forms the outer layer while white matter lies beneath. In the spinal cord, the arrangement is reversed. Both are essential for efficient communication within the CNS. Cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF, surrounds the brain and spinal cord, providing a cushion that protects these delicate structures from injury. CSF also helps remove waste products and delivers nutrients. It circulates through spaces called ventricles in the brain and the central canal of the spinal cord. This fluid is essential for maintaining a stable environment for the CNS to function properly. Blood-brain barrier is a protective shield that separates the brain from harmful substances in the blood. It allows essential nutrients to pass through while blocking toxins and pathogens. This barrier is made up of tightly packed cells lining the blood vessels in the brain. While it keeps the brain safe, it can also make it difficult for some medications to reach the brain, posing challenges for treating certain diseases. CNS constantly receives information from the body through sensory nerves. These nerves detect changes in the environment, such as temperature, pain, touch, and sound, and send signals to the brain for interpretation. The brain then decides how to respond, whether it's moving your hand away from something hot or recognizing a familiar face. Sensory input is the first step in the CNS's information processing. Once the CNS processes sensory input, it sends out instructions to the body through motor nerves. These nerves control muscles and glands, allowing you to move, speak, and perform countless actions. The CNS coordinates these movements so they're smooth and purposeful. Whether you're running, writing, or smiling, it's all thanks to the motor output from your central nervous system. Some responses happen so quickly that they don't even involve the brain. These are called reflexes. Reflexes are automatic, rapid responses to certain stimuli, like pulling your hand away from a hot surface. The spinal cord processes these signals directly, allowing you to react almost instantly. Reflexes help protect your body from harm and are a key feature of the CNS's design. CNS controls both voluntary actions like walking or talking and involuntary actions such as breathing or heart rate. Voluntary actions are conscious and intentional, while involuntary actions happen automatically without you thinking about them. This division allows your body to function efficiently, handling routine tasks in the background while you focus on more complex activities. Central nervous system doesn't just control physical actions, it also plays a major role in emotions. Areas like the limbic system in the brain are responsible for feelings such as happiness, fear, and anger. The CNS processes emotional experiences and helps you respond appropriately to different situations. This emotional regulation is essential for mental health and social interaction. Memory formation and retrieval are complex processes managed by the CNS, particularly the brain. Structures like the hippocampus help store and recall information. The CNS allows you to learn new skills, remember past experiences, and use knowledge to make decisions. Memory is crucial for daily life, from remembering names to solving problems. Learning is another key function of the CNS. Through repeated experiences, the brain forms new connections between neurons, strengthening pathways that help you acquire new skills and knowledge. This process, called neuroplasticity, allows the CNS to adapt and change throughout life. Whether you're learning to ride a bike or speak a new language, your CNS is hard at work. Sleep is essential for the health of the central nervous system. During sleep, the brain processes information, consolidates memories, and clears out waste products. The CNS regulates sleep cycles, ensuring you get the rest you need to function well. Poor sleep can affect concentration, mood, and overall brain health, highlighting the importance of good sleep habits. Every movement you make, from blinking to running, is coordinated by the CNS. The brain plans and initiates movement while the spinal cord transmits signals to the muscles. The cerebellum fine-tunes these actions, ensuring they're smooth and accurate. This complex coordination allows you to interact with the world effectively and safely. CNS is responsible for interpreting sensations from the environment. Whether it's the warmth of the sun, the sound of music, or the taste of food, sensory information is processed by the brain, allowing you to experience and understand the world around you. This processing helps you react appropriately to different situations and enjoy life's experiences. Language is a uniquely human ability, and the CNS plays a central role in both understanding and producing speech. Areas like Broca's area and Wernicke's area in the brain are specialized for language processing. The CNS allows you to communicate thoughts, ideas, and emotions through words, making social interaction possible. Decision-making is a complex process that involves weighing options, predicting outcomes, and choosing the best course of action. The CNS, especially the prefrontal cortex, is responsible for these higher-level cognitive functions. This ability to plan and make decisions is what allows humans to solve problems and achieve goals. Creativity is another remarkable function of the CNS. The brain combines information from different areas to generate new ideas, solve problems in novel ways, and express emotions through art, music, and writing. This creative ability is a hallmark of human intelligence and is made possible by the complex networks within the CNS. When you encounter a stressful situation, the CNS activates the body's stress response. The brain signals the release of stress hormones, preparing you to react quickly. This response, known as fight or flight, helps you deal with danger but can be harmful if it's constantly activated. Managing stress is important for maintaining a healthy CNS. Pain is a protective mechanism processed by the CNS. When you're injured, sensory nerves send signals to the spinal cord and brain where pain is interpreted. This helps you recognize and avoid harmful situations. The CNS can also modulate pain, making it feel more or less intense depending on the context and your emotional state. Central nervous system can be affected by a variety of diseases and disorders, such as multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and Alzheimer's disease. These conditions can disrupt communication within the CNS, leading to problems with movement, memory, and other functions. Understanding how the CNS works is key to developing treatments for these diseases. Injuries to the CNS, such as traumatic brain injury or spinal cord injury, can have serious consequences. Because the CNS doesn't regenerate easily, damage can lead to permanent loss of function. Rehabilitation and therapy can help some people recover, but prevention is always the best approach. Protecting your head and spine is crucial for CNS health. As we age, the CNS undergoes changes that can affect memory, movement, and other functions. Some decline is normal, but staying mentally and physically active can help maintain CNS health. Research into aging and the CNS is ongoing, with the goal of finding ways to preserve brain function and quality of life as we get older. Advances in technology are helping us better understand and treat CNS disorders. Imaging techniques like MRI and CT scans allow doctors to see inside the brain and spinal cord. New treatments, such as deep brain stimulation, are offering hope for people with conditions like Parkinson's disease. Technology is opening new doors in CNS research and care. Mental health is closely linked to the central nervous system. Disorders like depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia involve changes in brain chemistry and function. Understanding the CNS helps us develop better treatments and support for those affected by mental health conditions. Taking care of your CNS is an important part of overall well-being. Many drugs affect the central nervous system, from painkillers and anesthetics to antidepressants and stimulants. These substances can alter brain chemistry, mood, and behavior. While some drugs are used to treat CNS disorders, others can be harmful if misused. Understanding how drugs interact with the CNS is important for safe and effective treatment. Good nutrition is essential for a healthy central nervous system. Nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals support brain function and protect against disease. A balanced diet helps maintain memory, concentration, and mood. Taking care of your body with proper nutrition benefits your CNS and overall health. Physical activity isn't just good for your muscles, it's also great for your central nervous system. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, promotes the growth of new neurons, and helps reduce stress. Regular activity can improve memory, mood, and cognitive function, making it a key part of CNS health. Genetics play a significant role in the development and function of the central nervous system. Some CNS disorders are inherited, while others may be influenced by a combination of genes and environment. Understanding your genetic background can help predict risks and guide prevention or treatment strategies for CNS-related conditions. The environment you live in can have a big impact on your central nervous system. Factors like pollution, toxins, and stress can affect brain health. On the other hand, a stimulating environment with social interaction and learning opportunities can help keep your CNS healthy and active throughout life. Central nervous system begins developing early in life, starting as a simple tube in the embryo. Over time, it grows and becomes more complex, forming the brain and spinal cord. Proper development is crucial for healthy function, and problems during this stage can lead to lifelong challenges. Early childhood is a critical period for CNS growth and learning. Neuroplasticity is the CNS's ability to adapt and change in response to experience. This flexibility allows the brain to recover from injury, learn new skills, and adjust to new situations. Neuroplasticity is greatest in childhood but continues throughout life, making lifelong learning and adaptation possible. CNS communicates with the rest of the body through a vast network of nerves. These nerves carry messages to and from the brain and spinal cord, allowing for rapid and coordinated responses. Effective communication within the CNS is essential for everything from simple reflexes to complex thoughts and emotions. Ongoing research is expanding our understanding of the central nervous system. Scientists are studying how the CNS works, what causes diseases, and how to repair damage. Advances in neuroscience are leading to new treatments and therapies, offering hope for people with CNS disorders. The future of CNS research is bright and full of possibilities. Artificial intelligence is helping scientists model and understand the central nervous system. By simulating brain processes, AI can reveal new insights into how the CNS works and how diseases develop. This technology is also being used to develop brain-computer interfaces, which could one day help restore lost functions in people with CNS injuries. Future of medicine holds exciting possibilities for the central nervous system. Advances in genetics, stem cell therapy, and personalized medicine may one day allow us to repair or even regenerate damaged CNS tissue. As our understanding grows, so does our ability to treat and prevent CNS disorders, improving quality of life for millions. Health of the central nervous system has a big impact on society. CNS disorders can affect individuals, families, and communities. Raising awareness, supporting research, and promoting brain health are important steps toward a healthier future. By understanding and caring for the CNS, we can build stronger, more resilient communities. We've covered a lot about the central nervous system, from its structure and functions to its role in health and disease. The CNS is truly the command center of the body, enabling everything we do, think, and feel. By understanding how it works and taking steps to protect it, we can support our own well-being and contribute to a healthier society. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the CNS.